One way of doing this question would be to actually write down a lot of the factors of 240, starting from the beginning. The other way is to sort of think what is not. I mean, in both cases, you end up writing or thinking about numbers that are quite small. And we're interested in the sixth number that is not a factor of 240. And the highest number on the list is 17, so I'll just go up to that. So 1 is a factor of every number. 2 is, well, it's even, so it has to be. 3 is, because 24 divided by 3 is 8. Also, the digits add up to a multiple of 3. 4 is, because if I halve it, I get 120. Halve it again, I get 60. 5 is, because it ends in 0. 6 is, because 24 divided by 6 is 4. Now 7. 7 doesn't go into this, so actually 7 is going to be our first number that's not a factor. 8 is a factor, because 24 divided by 8 is 3. 9 is not a factor, because the digits do not add up to a multiple of 9. I mean, of course, you can try and do these divisions if you want. You could see it. 10 is a factor because it ends in 0. 11 is not a factor. 12 is a factor because 24 divided by 12 is 2. 13 is not a factor. So we're up to 4 now. 14, well, because although 2 is a factor, 7 was not. So that means 14 is also not. However, 3 was and 5 was, so 15's got to be. Okay, you could do a division, but yeah, you can just see because both 3 and 5 go into it, 15 must as well. 16, that's one to think about. Well, 16 is not actually on the list, so it's going to have to be 17, isn't it, is the answer. Yeah, 16 is probably the hardest to see. So I'd take 240 and divide it by 4 to give 60. And then actually we see that 60 divided by 4 is 15. So that means that 240 divided by 16 is 15. Of course, I could have done a short division involving 16 from the start. It's just a bit easier to divide by 4 twice. But overall, the answer is E, and you do have to think carefully about what the factors are to help you get which are not factors.